I have served for over 25 years in the United States Marine Corps. Taught me a lot about being accountable, taught me a lot about leadership, about being a part of something bigger than myself, and the importance of taking care of young men and women in a situation where they may need you and that you're on call 24/7. It's not just like a job, it's a way of life. So the 1 a.m. phone calls happen if somebody's in need and you are expected to go and help. So accountability and servanthood, which I think is entry-level leadership.
So I enlisted in the Army right out of high school. I went in and my dad was actually a lifer in the military. My brother was in the military when I went in. I signed up when I was a junior in high school, and I was a helicopter crew chief for the Army. And I went in and so I left like a week after graduation, and best decision I ever made.
I served 1967 to 1977 in the Army and then in the Air Force. I was a combat medic. I did 2 tours in Vietnam.
Well, I was in 2 different branches of the Armed Force. I started out in the United States Air Force and then transferred to go to the United States Army to fly, if that makes any sense at all. Usually they're like, you went from the Army to the Air Force. So I left the Air Force to go to the Army, went to flight school, and spent over 32 years between the Air Force and the Army.
I've been to Afghanistan twice, Iraq once, Somalia, Africa once. So that was Somalia was Operation Restore Hope, and then our Afghanistan and our Iraq battles with Enduring Freedom and Operation Iraqi Freedom.
I was lucky I did not have to go to any conflicts.
I patched people together. I scrubbed in surgery, delivered babies from the locals that were there, the Vietnamese women, and it taught me to respect my fellow soldiers and that they were there for a specific reason, to keep kids like you free, and that's what the main thing it taught me.
4 deployments, 4 overseas deployments. Kosovo, that was the first one. That was more of a peacekeeping mission. And then Iraq 2 times, Kuwait, total of 4 deployments. Certainly saw quite a bit in Iraq. I think if people could see some of the way other people live, we'd certainly have more of an appreciation for what we have here, but it's very hard to explain unless you see.
I think for a young person like you, wanting to be in the military is very selfless, and it's for a young person to want to say, hey, I want to be a part of something, like I said, bigger than me, and understand that I'm not going to be the focal point, that me defending and protecting someone's freedom that I don't know is going to be the focal point. Shows a lot of maturity. So I would say go in knowing that, just be a sponge and know that you're going to learn a lot. And on the other end of this thing, you're going to be a better human being because of it.
As I said, it's probably the best decision I ever made. It helped me figure out who I was and develop me into who I am today. I actually I made the All-Army Wrestling team, which was a huge thing, and got to play a sport for a job while I was in the Army, and just met some great people and traveled some cool places.
I think it would be a great idea. You grow up very fast, you go into boot camp, and boot camp's tough. They're on you, they yell in your face, but it builds, it builds strength in you, and it changes a lot of the outside things you were doing that maybe weren't so good, and it prepares you for future life, whether you stay in the military, say for 2 years, or your career. It teaches you respect and things for your future life.
The advice that I would give them is find out why you want to go in. What's the driving force behind it? Is it college, which is okay? Is it you want to find a trade that you would like to do for a while? That's okay. You want to serve your country? That's okay. Maybe it's a combination of all 3. But find out what the driving force is, so you make the decision based upon at least your own right reasons, whatever they may be.
It means giving respect to those that have gone before us. Giving, now that I'm retired, I'm a veteran. So I'm thankful for the people still on active duty and still serving our country and still doing the things that we need to do to defend our waters and our land. For those who fight for it, freedom has an acquired taste that the protected will never know. So it's important for us to take a few moments and thank those people that are out there away from their families during this upcoming Christmas and Thanksgiving holidays. They won't be sitting at a table breaking bread with them. They'll be out defending and protecting. So it's important to remember those men and women that are doing that.
It's just an honor or a day to honor those who gave the ultimate sacrifice of their lives, and then honor those who also chose to go in and fight for the freedoms that we have today.
Veterans Day is very special to me. I have a friend that lost his life in Vietnam. And so on Veterans Day, I get up early and go to the cemetery where he is buried and pay my respects to him. And it's very special because people today pay tribute to us. Years and years ago, it wasn't that way. But now it's completely changed, like kids yourself. And you understand that we did this for a purpose, and it's very special to me.
Veterans Day is an awesome opportunity for those to be remembered for their service, specifically Vietnam veterans. I was always very taken aback by when we would come home from deployment, meaning the modern soldier, today's soldier, the outpour of support that we received. And it was bittersweet. It certainly made me feel good. But then I thought about the Vietnam veterans and some others that came home, not only to no parades, but being looked down upon. Now, that certainly has changed. Our country is very patriotic, which is a beautiful thing. And to me, it just reminds us that no matter whatever we have going on in the world, that Veterans Day is an opportunity for us to all come together as Americans. And even though we have issues in America, we always figure it out. We'll always figure it out. We'll always come together and figure it out so that we remain the best country in the world.